and our home team. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
Getting toward the halfway. 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. A first carry now. This is Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his route.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a 2nd guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. It's a foot race. 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From the 27, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Set 50, play. Left coming. Okay.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Hey, Sam off. Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
91.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. These two teams all tied after 1. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run it with Williams. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
56, 56, check 56.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. But they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. He's at the 50. And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run it with Williams. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. So far, this has to feel like a horrible dream for him. He's thrown more completions to the other team than he has to his. 3 interceptions.
Now, this will test him mentally. And this is going to test his mettle and test his fortitude, because once you've thrown those 3, you start to feel sorry for yourself. But you can't do that. There's more football to be played. I was talking with Jason Garrett, the coach of the Cowboys, and he mentioned at one point Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions in a game. That turned out to be one of the better games he played because he rallied down the stretch and took him to victory.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Herbert, he's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Hunter Henry brings it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This quarterback now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. The throw over the middle, taken in. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Williams. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes has got it to Williams. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. The end result, 21 yards. Mahomes now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the twitch.
Mahomes to throw once more. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt.
Let's go, baby.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Back to throw. Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now we'll throw here to his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The outlaw. Get this one
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Well, this first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit.
What it do?
Bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Win.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Hey, shit, what it do, y'all?
No, I got a new team.
Ooh.
Nah, I got a new team in that league.
Now, 1st and 10.
What you mean? Again, I never had a new team in it.
They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones.
No, I got a new team in that league.
Who you playing with? Good.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost.
Hey, who you playing with,
these
Mom?
guys can run.
It's the team that won against y'all.
Catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
Saying I'm on JR on them teams.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Something we're seeing more of with a rise in the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
I got playoffs. I got playoff hopes.
Yeah, we in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not in the playoffs.
There he is. We hope to see
Get him behind the line yet again.
Please,
as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I
Sends him
don't
2
know,
yards
bro.
in the wrong direction.
They
And
can't
leads
get
to
me the
2nd
ball,
down.
bro.
If
Quarterback.
these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job.
Yeah, I
in the
got
run
Flex
game.
and Big Dagger playing quarterback. If I
yards
blitz
to be
Flex,
I can't do
Flex
that.
can't do nothing.
They run it again with Williams.
Flex got to get the ball off. That's
It's
the
a
whole problem.
7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
This is caught at the 20.
TJ.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill.
Playing against that
And they
nigga,
go the
man.
wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
We got a
Set
team
him
now.
back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd
not playing
and
this
13.
week?
A 2nd down
Nah,
pass
we,
play there, but it's
they took the
incomplete.
day off,
He
I
was
guess.
looking for his tight
Took the
end,
week off.
Kelsey, and it's 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here
Yeah, I'll
they
be
need
there next
something
week.
to even get into field goal range on 3rd
You
down.
don't even stop.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Back in
I
the
get
end zone.
gone
Can
too.
he
I
get
ain't
his
tracked
feet
it.
down? No, it's incomplete.
You're now just checking me.
So out comes a field goal
You
team
start and
now
don't
for the
get the ball.
2nd time here today.
Right.
Hash, 37-yard attempt.
I ain't got no control
And the
over
kick
that.
by Butker
Your
is
ass gonna be hot
good.
for me.
I ain't got no
High
control over
fives
that.
for
I'm
that one
always
as
over.
that drive ends in 3.
Niggas like niggas got their
So we
favor.
missed that field goal
Niggas
earlier,
got
but he
their
says
favor.
not this time. Able to knock
I
it
ain't got
through,
no
give his
control
guys
over
3.
I like his poise. I like
And
his
when they know I be
confidence, his belief
dogging
in
their
himself.
ass in
Sometimes
practice,
when you miss that
everybody.
first one, you see a lot
No
of
matter
guys
who line
sag
up
and they
against
can't
me, I
make the
dogging
next
their
one.
ass.
Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried in the pot,
got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I'm in it now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. He's going to lock one deep left side. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Burger King.
Big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead.
I didn't say the bird wasn't good. I think this drive.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Let's go.
And now here comes Kansas City. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Again, it's Williams. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with.
This man got this shit lag.
Yardage, he'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. On one hand, as we look at some of his struggles with the 3 interceptions, he's got to be upset. On the other hand, they're still winning this game.
So how does he take care of the ball the rest of the game?
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. On 3rd down, Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So from the 30... They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down, 3 down. You draw Corker.
Off the play fake. Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And this is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Mahomes now to throw. Pass incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Hey, this goofy bitch blocked me,
Mahomes going
though.
to go on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Could I put some
Andy Reid went
down?
for it, but it won't pan out. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back.
No, boy.
Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Darren Lee gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation.
Shoot it, bitch.
They come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Wow.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On first down, Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One final try for Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring.